Hey, what's going on? Thank you for stopping by. Have you just recently heard about ClickVio, the new email building software by Neil Napier that's going to launch here in a couple days or so? It actually claims to use MJML technology, which helps you create mobile-first responsive emails that land in more inboxes as opposed to spam. Well, stick around. In this video, I'm just going to go ahead and do a walkthrough on my account setup and what the features, benefits are, and how I plan to test a couple of campaigns to see what the results are. All right, so we're here at my computer, and before I get into it, if you don't know, my name is Rafael. I'm with Integrity Media, a local agency here in Arizona. We work with local businesses, but we also do a lot of different types of marketing, affiliate marketing, lead funnels, sales funnels, that type of thing for ourselves, partners, and these clients as well when they want to make some extra money as opposed to just dealing with their internal local business. And that's why I'm excited about this particular product. It is based on email marketing. It's an email builder, and it claims to use the MJML technology, which renders your emails, automatically creates them to be mobile first, highly responsive, and helps you get higher inboxing. So basically getting into the inboxes more often than not compared to just going straight to spam a lot of the times. So a higher percentage of inboxing, getting the emails opened, getting clicks, etc., hence the name ClickVio. And so glad that I was actually able to get with the creator, their team, and get full review access. So that's what I want to go through. And keep in mind too that I'm not going to be able to fit it in this video, but the next video is going to be a demo video. I'll show you how I plan to create a couple of email campaigns, and hopefully I can fire them off to get the results back before this whole launch starts and ends. So like as of today, I'm going to be planning that out by tomorrow so that we're going into the weekend. So by the time that ends, I want to have a couple of email campaigns firing off for, I'm going to do it not for ourselves, but for two different clients that we're working with in their accounts and in their autoresponder accounts that we have set up for them within our ecosystem here with IntegraLead. And by the way, that is going to be a bonus that we can add in. So you're going to see the system that we can provide you as part of the bonus purchase. If you move forward on it, you'll see how the system works, what the autoresponder does. We love it. We have all of our clients on it. So I'm going to test the email campaigns on this system. And you don't need to use this autoresponder because the ClickVio email builder works off HTML. It's MJML, but it will export HTML, and you take that HTML code, put it into your autoresponder, and the email is already created. So you have the HTML from ClickVio. You're going to build the email in the system. I'll show you that right now. And you're going to use that HTML code in your autoresponder. And that's what you are going to fire off, paste in there as part of your email sequences. So you see this mind map, right? So you're going to see a lot of my videos like this is how I plan everything out. I'm visual, and there's a lot of stuff happening in my head when I'm trying to work through a lot of these systems, programs, and trying to figure out how to create campaigns out of it. And so I use mind maps a lot. You're going to see this, and I can also provide you links to this. Like if you want a copy of this mind map or access to it for whatever reason, just let me know. I can provide a link. But what I'm going to do is go through the product summary as quickly as I can, the top features and benefits that are related to the product, the system setup walkthrough. So my review access account that I have, I'm going to show you how it's set up and how we would create these emails. And then I'll show you where I put the creator demo, because it's an 8-minute long video of the creator, Neil, actually going through how to work the system, which is valuable. You should see that as well. I just don't think the video will be too long, so I'm trying to keep it short and concise as much as I can. But I'll show you, I'll put the video on our review site for ClickVio, and I'll post the link to the video here in the YouTube description so that you can head down there and check it out yourself. All right, so for the product summary, let me go ahead and open that up. Put together a quick Word doc for you. Again, I can provide this to you. I'm going to try to read through this and summarize it for you as quickly as I can. But what it is a modern day email builder. Basically, the goal is to get you higher inboxing. So hence the name ClickVio, right? So they want to get you more clicks, more sales, higher open rates. So they claim to have fully tested it, fully vetted it, 100 plus live email marketing campaigns. There's a product image there. And that's something I want to test as well myself with a couple of campaigns. Now the key features, they are going to provide 100 done for you emails. So that'll be included. Their top emails that I guess collectively resolved in over $100,000 in sales. And then also templates. So 10 done for you templates built on the ClickVio MJML technology. And what's really cool is this built-in retargeting. So as part of the system with your emails, your email openers, you can actually retarget them on Facebook, Google, and YouTube. And so I'll be checking into that to see how that works. Another cool thing, when you're creating these emails, you can have access to widgets, right? So you can add in Instagram posts, YouTube video links, location, image, countdown button, dividers, etc., etc. And I'll show you that here in a second when I go through my review access account. Now, the two main bonuses, they're going to give you 2 months free of mail VO, and it's the 25K plan. So you get 25,000 contacts max. They do give you unlimited emails, and they typically sell that for $134. Now, you may be using that already, or you may be using another autoresponder. Now, ClickVio, as long as you can create emails using HTML code, you don't need to use mail VO or any specific autoresponder. So just keep that in mind. Now, they do provide that, but as far as our bonus, we do have a pretty legit autoresponder service we use for ourselves and our clients that can do email, text, ringless voicemail, and a bunch of other stuff that's totally unlimited. So you're not going to be capped with your contacts and stuff like that. So that's what we've noticed with a lot of these systems, is just like you can't really scale up on a huge level because you have to start paying a lot when you want to use a bunch of different contacts and campaigns and all that stuff. So hopefully that helps. And and just so you know, the test campaigns that I'm going to be doing will be within that system. So you'll see what it looks like, how it works. And if you like it and you want to try it out, we will provide that to you as a bonus as well. The full system unlimited if you work with us on this launch. So the other final bonus is 6-figure emails. So a training session basically to help you generate 6 figures per month, or to show you their blueprint on how they generate 6 figures per month using the power of emails. And I'm guessing it's going to be using the ClickVio system as well. So that's that. Now, as far as the whole benefit of how and why you're going to be getting better inboxing, I'm going to provide this link. So I don't want to go through this and take too much time, but let me pull this up so you can see. I went ahead and did some research as well just to see what MJML was. And so it is a legit system that was actually it's actually a programming markup language that was created by Mailjet. So I'm going to provide this link so you can go through this. It's going to show you, what the purpose of MJML is, how to use it. I mean, this is a lot on the developer side. So if you're not too technical, you're not developing autoresponders in this type of code yourself, you're not going to be really using a lot of this information to create your own MGML type of coding and program, but it will at least show you that it is a legit term and a legit type of email, and a way to create emails that are mobile friendly and that render correctly, right? So, and that's the whole thing with ClickVio. It claims to hit the inbox more and be more responsive, be a better user experience, and that's what's going to lead you to getting more opens, more clicks, more sales, etc. So that's the summary of that. So I'll provide this link for you so you can check that out. But it's just an explanation of that here on how and why they were able to set this up. So they utilize that. It's an open source code that they were able to utilize and create ClickVio based on this MGML open source code to help with email deliverability. And that's what this basically summarizes. So I can provide this to you if you want. I just don't want to take too much time. But basically, it's going to create fully responsive code that's more consistent and then be more user friendly. So that's that, right? So that's there. I will provide the link to what MJML is. Now, let me actually go ahead and go through the my review account real quick. All right, so logged in here. This is what the system is going to look like. So I'm going to quickly go through this because in my next video, the demo video, that's where I'm going to be creating a couple of emails within the system. I will export the HTML, put it into the other autoresponder that I plan on using to fire off a couple of email campaigns, and that's what's going to help us get those results back to see what happens. And then hopefully it's helpful to everyone. Now there is a test email here. Let me create another one. But real quick, actually, just take note that it's really modern, user-friendly. It's not complicated. There's not a lot going on here. It looks nice. It's pleasing to the eye. And so you can quickly get to support here. So they've got their full knowledge base and a way to create support tickets. So you're going to have that that information. I'll be going through this too just to make sure I know how to use this when I set up a couple of emails. But you can quickly get to support. You can quickly get to their knowledge base as well for ClickVio. So that's all here. Let's see. You've got your profile. This is where you're going to want to set up your name, email. If you want to integrate with an API, possibly with a different program or autoresponder to connect. You can change your password. That's pretty much it there. You don't really need anything else in regards to how the system is intended to be used. So that's that, and you can log out as well, right? So let me go ahead and create a new email. And I'll just walk through all of the functionality real quick. I'm not going to set anything up or create an email that I'm going to send out in a campaign, but I'll show you how this works. So they do provide a couple of templates. So they're visual, and there's a lot to choose from. And over here on the right-hand side, let me actually click on. I'd like to send out, I don't know if you use MailChimp or a lot of those, more professional type of email systems, but I find that you get more open rates and click-through rates if you use a real simple layout. Not a lot of imagery, not anything that screams like, hey, I'm a franchise commercial type of company. I don't think that works too well nowadays. I think more personal, less flash, less salesiness, if that's even a word. You want to do that. I will say that you can add in different, buttons, here and there in the email. This could work pretty well. And you'll see that everything works within like blocks, right? So there's blocks, and within these blocks, you have different pieces of content that you can add in. So what you're going to do is basically start going through to create your email. So there's text blocks, Instapost, YouTube, location, image. So let me actually drag these in here. So you've got the button, and just to show you how this works. I don't know if you've used a system like this. So Thrive Themes is pretty similar to this. ClickFunnels, a lot of the modern, newer page builders, kind of work like this as well. So there's blocks of content. Basically, you can move around, edit, etc., add in. So you want to add in another text block. It's as easy as that. You can swipe it, duplicate, and delete. So you can test that out. And then so off here to the right, you've got where you can add content in, and then different settings for the content blocks that you're adding in. So Instapost, you basically would just put the link to the Instagram post in here. Add images, countdown timers, that's pretty cool. If you want to add some scarcity into your emails, depending on what you're offering, what you're selling, you can add that in as well. Of course, buttons, these work well. Dividers, spacers, and social icons. I mean, it's pretty user-friendly. So you start going through the settings for each content block. You can start changing things around, icon size, pixels, and there's padding too. So if you want to have some padding within the content block, you can. There's font settings, and of course a padding section as well. It's actually pretty cool. So you can start crafting your emails. So that's pretty much it. I mean, what you do is craft your email however you want it to look, and when it's done, and also keep in mind too that you can do a preview on it. Let me save this. All right, so I've saved it. If you want to preview it, there's a live preview, and what's cool too is you can check it out to make sure that it looks well on tablet and then also on mobile. And this is probably the most important view. The mobile first user friendliness is what you want to accomplish with this, so that is pretty awesome. Close that. So basically, once you're done creating your email, click on download, and you will have 3 options for the output. So you can output MJML. I mean, you probably really won't need that unless you are using that to, you're doing your own coding for MGML. You can do that, and JSON if you're definitely on the developer side of what you're doing with this, then you would use that. But typically you'd use the HTML output, and once you get this, that's you get this code. And what you're going to do is take that code. I'm not going to do that now, but you just basically take the code that comes out, HTML code, put in your autoresponder for that email that you want to send out, and that's how that works. And supposedly when you export it, it is created on that MGML technology, so it's fully ready to go and should work very well with all ESPs, rendered correctly, user-friendly, mobile first, all that. So at that point, you're just going to be sending the emails out and checking for your stats and your results on it. So that's what I plan on doing for sure. Now, let me get back to... All right, so that's what it would look like. Basically, you can rename, you can edit it, you can clone it and delete it, but essentially that's what you would be doing. There's really nothing else to the system, and I kind of like that. You can search for your emails. Basically, you're just going to be creating all your emails, but you're going to be exporting them from the system and putting them into your autoresponder of choice, and then firing off your email campaigns. All right, so I hope that was helpful to you. If it was, you don't want to miss the next video because I'll be doing a formal demo. I'll create a couple email campaigns for 2 different businesses or clients that we have, and I want to see what those results are. I'm going to try to document that for you, and hopefully it's helpful to us and then to you as well. And until then, if you can, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. You'll be notified right when the that next video drops. And other than that, let me know if there's anything else I can help you out with, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.